Hey guys, Jeramiah with QandA Gaming here, and we're back to our solo playthrough of Mage Knight, the board game. So this is the first night phase, and let's go ahead and go over an overview of how things went. So we've leveled up, we're level 3. We've managed to recruit some magic familiars. We've got one skill, the Battle Frenzy skill, giving us 2 attack or 4 attack if we flip it face down. We managed to take over a dungeon last turn, and we got a powerful artifact in our deck. We're playing against Arithia, who managed to get a green card in her deck and a green token. I'm sorry, a green crystal from last round. Here's what our offer looks like. We've got 2 Guardian Golems and some Utim Crossbowmen. We've got 2 blue dice and a white die in the source. Crystal Mastery, Blood Ritual, Decompose. Spells are Charm, Offering, and Demolish. And here's our map. We just revealed this lake heavy tile over here that has a nice artifact back behind it if we can get through the mage tower there. So first, let's go ahead and choose our starting tactic. For our starting tactic, I'm going to pick Preparation, because I want to go ahead and assault that mage tower, and I'm going to use this tactic to go ahead and grab our artifact we got from the first round. So we'll take Preparation, and let's go ahead and see what Arithia takes. Mana Search. So we used our tactic to go ahead and search up the Horn of Wrath. Arithia gets to go first, so let's see how she does. 1, 2, 3, and green, so she gets 1 more card for her green crystal. Here's our hand. We've got Tranquility, Ruthless Coercion, Stamina and March, Crystallize, and then our artifact. So I think we probably can't take out, well, I mean, we might be able to take out the Mage Tower this turn with this card here. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it a try. So we're going to need 5 movement to get into this tower. We'll need 3 to get across the hills, and 2 to get across the grasslands into the Mage Tower. And we can do that simply enough. We'll use our Stamina, powered with a blue die from the source. And March for 6. So we'll have 1 left over. So with that, we can move into the tower. The good people of the land don't really appreciate us assaulting their established places, so we'll lose reputation. And we also forgot to lose reputation last round for using our coercion card, so we'll go down back to neutral reputation. And the enemy we face are the fire mages. So they have 6 fire attack, 5 armor, they are fire resistant, and they're worth 5 fame for killing them. But again, they are no match for the might of our artifact. So they are fortified, but our siege attack overcomes their fortification. And boom, we win. We now own this mage tower as we have liberated it from its previous owners. And so we'll go ahead and mark that with our shield. So we will gain 5 reputation for defeating the fire mages, taking us from 11 to 16, meaning we level up, gaining another advanced action and another skill. None of these are great, but I'm going to go ahead and take Blood Ritual. The next card added to the offer is Learning. In addition, for taking control of a tower, we gain a spell. We're going to take Demolish / Disintegration. Again, none of these are great, but this will go well with our Blood Ritual action we just got. The next spell is Tremor. We'll finish our level up by picking a skill. So we have the choice of either Shamanic Ritual, which we can flip this face down to gain a mana token of any color, and we can spend our action for the turn to flip it back face up, or Master of Chaos, where we place one of our shields on one of these little shields, and once per turn we can move the shield clockwise, gaining the benefits shown. So there's armor, movement, ranged combat, influence, regular combat. So this is tricky, but it's kind of cool. I think I can get a lot of value out of this Master of Chaos. Plus, it'll be interesting for you guys to watch and see how well I do with this. So we'll go ahead and try the Master of Chaos. This gets added to the common skill offer, face down, because we cannot pick our own skills. And Arythia contributes, ooh, one of my favorites, the ability to play a wound sideways as a +2 for anything. So that's another really good skill that Arythia's added to the common skill offer. So we're going to go ahead and roll a die to see which one of these chaos magics our shield starts on here. Black. So it'll start over here on the right, and our next use of it will gain us 2 influence, which is good because now that we've taken that tower, we can hire some of those golems. So we'll take a shield and put it on the black. Now we'll clean up, so we'll keep these cards in our hand, put all these away, reroll the source. No, that's not part of the source. Green. We'll draw back up to our hand limits. There's our blood ritual, and there's our magic spell. Arythia's turn. 1, 2, 3. Oh, a red card. That's harsh. So 2 more because she has 2 red crystals. So for our turn, I don't think we're going to go anywhere. I think we're going to go ahead and stay where we are and see if we can't recruit those golems. It's a pretty perfect situation for us. We've got our chaos magic set up for influence. We've got an empty command token here. And in our hand, we have this Ruthless Coercion card that'll give us a nice, huge pile of influence if we need it. So let's go ahead and take a look at those golems. So they're going to cost us 7. And they've got some physical resistance and some cool abilities. So our reputation is currently 0 because we decided to do some bad things. So we get no bonus there. And what else do we have in our hand? So we'll go ahead and we'll use our Ruthless Coercion. And to do so, we'll use our Blood Ritual card. When we do so, we'll take a wound. Ouch. And we gain a red crystal to our inventory and a mana token of any color. So we'll go ahead and gain a red mana token and a red crystal. And we'll use that token to power up Ruthless Coercion. So we'll gain Influence 6, Reputation -1. We'll remember that this time. And so we'll need 2 more, and we'll use our Chaos Magic. Swing this one around. Okay. So we have 8 total. And I think we'll go ahead and just take the Guardian Golems then. There we go. And I think we'll also go ahead and play our Tranquility card for the heal 1 effect. And get rid of the wound we just took. And we still haven't taken anything from the source, so we'll go ahead and just crystallize something just because I'm just going to burn through this card. So we'll crystallize. And we'll power it with a blue so we can get any color we want. And we'll take green. He seems like he uses a lot of green in his deck. There's a green crystal. Okay, so that was a really efficient turn for us. Let's go ahead and clean it up. Roll the die back for the source. Black, which will actually work well if we want to use our Disintegrate spell now. And we'll draw it back up to 5. Savage Harvesting, Swiftness, Rage, and Rage. Okay, Arythia, what do you got? 1, 2, 3 green, and she benefits from that crystal she got. Okay, so here's our map. We've got some options. We can go ahead and explore out here, which we need to do to go ahead and continue, winning the scenario. Or we could take on this, these ruins right here. They've got a brown enemy and a gray enemy, and there's an artifact there. And we've got that Disintegrate spell in our hands, so we could pretty much tear through these guys if we wanted to. Plus our Chaos Magic is set up for combat. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. So we'll need 2 movement to get to that grassland. So I think we'll just go ahead and play our Savage Harvesting card for its basic effect to gain 2 move. So we'll do that, and we'll move into the altar and challenge the enemies. Okay, here's the altar. So we'll need 1 gray and 1 brown. So brown and a gray. Let's see what we got. In the gray we have, it's our Guardian Golems. So they've got 2 attack, 5 armor, physical resistance, and they're worth 4. And our brown enemy, ooh, the Siege Worm. That is not a good thing. Okay, so he has 6. He is fortified, deals 6 damage, and is worth 5. Okay, so let's look at our hand and see what we can do here. Okay, guys, here's the game plan. So I want to cast the Disintegrate version of this spell, because I can do that because it's night and I've got access to black mana, which will instantly destroy probably the Siege Worm. But we can only play it during the attack phase, so we have to first block their attack. So I think we'll go ahead and let the the Golem stack first, and we'll block them with Golems. And because our Golems have physical resistance and these guys are only doing 2 damage, our Golems don't even get hurt. So they're great. And as for the 6 damage coming from the Siege Worm, I think we're just going to go ahead and take that. So we've got 3 armor, 6 DB3, we're taking 2 wounds. Ouch. But we've done pretty good with wound mitigation so far. So there's our 2 wounds. These will be in our hand. Actually, let's take this in my hand. Then we'll cast our Disintegrate. So we'll use the red crystal from my inventory, plus the black die we rolled last turn from the source, to cast Disintegrate. It says play this only in the attack phase, destroy target enemy, so we'll nuke the... Actually, we'll nuke the Golem. So he's down, and other enemies get armor -1, so his armor is now only 5. And we'll use 2 from our skill, 2 from our chaos magic for 4, and we'll just play rage from our hand. Boom, we got him. Oh, yeah, boom, 5, okay. Alright, so let's get our rewards. We defeated both these guys for a total of 9, 5 and 4. So we'll gain our fame. We were at 16. That'll put us to 25, which is enough to level up. And we get our next command token. And our hand size increased to 6. You can see our hand size has been increased. Now we also gain a artifact. So let's see what artifacts we have up. We have 2 banners. The Banner of Command and the Banner of Courage. So both these banners can upgrade our units. The Banner of Command will allow me to have more units, and gives me an influence bonus, and also I can just destroy it to instantly recruit anybody I wish and gain 2 fame. The Banner of Courage lets me get a double use out of my units, and I can play it to ready all of my units at once. I think the Banner of Command is probably the better call. I can't use it really for anything right now, but in the future I'll be able to instantly recruit some of the more powerful, expensive guys from the offer. So that'll go there. And this one gets discarded. We have conquered the ruins, so we again place a shield. Let's go ahead and clean up. So our crystal is gone. We can reroll our die from the source to blue. Clean up our spells we used here. And we have 4 cards in hand, so we draw up to 6. There's our banner and concentration. Arithia's turn. 1, 2, 3, and green, so she'll burn through 1 more. And next turn, she's going to call into brown. Alright, so we're doing okay, but we need to explore more of the map, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and use Swiftness to explore a new tile. I could use my familiars, but I think I want to use them for their healing ability. So we'll use our 2 movement and reveal a new tile. That's a pretty crazy one. It's going to go... There it is. Like so. Our Marauding Orc is Wolf Riders. And they'll be fortified in this little walled-in encampment here. We've also got a refugee camp, another maze, and a new monastery. At this monastery, they're teaching the art of Into the Heat. So, it's not going to be a popular decision, but I think I'm going to go burn that monastery to the ground. I love me some artifacts, and it's right there and right for the taking. So, I wanted to save my familiars for healing, but we're going to go ahead and use them instead for move 3. And that gets us into the monastery. Okay, let's burn it down. So we'll get a purple enemy to defend it, and it's none other than Ice Mages. Hey, we burned down your buddies earlier. Okay, so, well, first of all, we're going to take a huge reputation hit. So we lose 3 reputation for attempting to burn the monastery. 1, 2, 3. And I forgot to lose 1 again from coercion. I said I wouldn't. So we're now at -2 reputation. Now back to dealing with this ice mage. He has ice resistance, ice attack, and is worth 5. Okay, so we'll have to deal with his block first. I'm sorry, his attack first. So he has 5 ice attack, so we're going to need 5 fire block or 10 regular block to stop that. Luckily our golems here came prepared. So we'll use our concentration to get a red token. Put you there, and you there. We'll use this red token and give it to our golems for 4 fire block. So we need 2 more regular block, and we'll get that with rage. So we block their attack because we had 4 fire block, knocking this down to 1 ice attack. So 2 regular block can take care of the last ice attack. Now we need to deal 6 damage. We'll go ahead and use our Battle Frenzy, turning it face down for 4. And then we use our Chaos Magic, and we hit the Wild Space. We can choose any effect on the card, and we choose the +2 damage for a total of 6 damage, defeating the Ice Mage. So we gain 5 fame, taking us from 25 to 30. In addition, we'll gain another artifact, so let's see what our choices are this time. We have the Bow of Stars Dawn and the Book of Wisdom. So the Book of Wisdom will let us destroy the cards that we have in our deck from our hand and replace them with cards from the action offer, so we can kind of upgrade our card to be the Book of Learning. The Bow of Stars Dawn can turn all of our cards into ranged attack, give us extra experience for killing guys with ranged attack, and even double our ranged attack or turn it into siege attack if we destroy the artifact for its ultimate power. So I don't think it's going to be super helpful in the end game, but I still think it's going to be really helpful getting up to the end game. So I'm going to take the Bow of Stars Dawn. And goodbye, Book of Learning. Go ahead and clean up. So we'll lose our crystal, or token, I'm sorry. Discard these cards. And draw back up to 6. There's our bow, our chivalry card, and the termination. So we are primed to fight somebody. In addition, we need to mark the ruins of this monastery now with our flag. Arithia declares end of round. So it's our last turn of the night here, and we just happen to be right adjacent to these wolf riders. And we've got a lot of attack cards in our hands, so I think we can take them on. So these wolf riders have 3 attack, 4 armor, and they are swift, meaning it takes twice the amount of block to actually block their attack. So we'll need 6 block to block this. Actually, we don't need to block any of this. 3 damage we can go totally mitigate by just letting the Guardian Golems take the hit. So we'll go ahead and do that. 3 damage comes through, Guardian Golems take the hit, and they are physically resistant, so they don't get wounded. As for us hitting you back, 4 damage will not be a problem at all. We'll go ahead and use our Chivalry card, and we will power it with white mana from the source, giving us attack 6 or attack 4 and reputation +1 and fame +1 for each enemy defeated by this attack. 4 is all we need, so we'll go ahead and do that to gain the bonus. So we gain 3 fame for defeating the Wolf Riders, taking us from 30 to 33. We also get a point of reputation for defeating a marauding enemy. And because we were chivalrous in our combat, we gain an extra fame and an extra reputation, putting us at 34 and slightly better rep. We'll go ahead and get rid of this enemy. We don't need to bother re-rolling this die because it's the end of the round. And we'll go ahead and shuffle up our deck. Our greedy magic familiars demand crystals, and all we have to give them is green, so we'll actually have more powerful heal in the future. And we ready both of our units. So for the end of the round, Arithia will gain a red card into her deck, and a red crystal, which is very unfortunate. We add to the spell offer, or sorry, to the actions offer, Shield Bash, and to the spell offer we add Chill, good spell. We'll refresh the unit offer. Units available now. We have some Herbalists, some Thugs, which are more susceptible to my negative reputation, so that might work out for us. And the red Cape Bunks. Sadly, for some reason, there's only one action card available because of some tragic event at one of the monasteries that we're not going to talk about. For the source, we have one depleted die and a red and green.